Hello, Libra. This is Dee, and this is the Metaphysical Moonlighters YouTube channel. And this month is going to be your December 2018 reading. This month I'm using an oracle deck. I'm using the Tao Oracle deck, and I'm also using the Angels and Ancestors Oracle for your overall message. Also, I want to let you know that my book is available on Amazon. The title is 2019 Horoscope for All Signs by Astrology. If you do a search of astrology on Amazon, the book will come up. So I hope you can purchase the book. And for all of you who have already purchased the book, thank you so much. So please like this video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. I definitely appreciate everything. So let's get right into your reading, Libra. Okay, so house one deals with your personality. It deals with your demeanor, your outlook on life. And you have the corners of the mouth card. Okay, now house two can deal with your material possessions. And you have the great power card. House three can deal with your communication style. And you have the duration card, Libra. House four can deal with your home and your family life, and you have the holding together card. House five can deal with how much fun you're having. You have the approach card. House six can deal with your daily routine. You have the excess card. House seven can deal with your partnerships, and you have the peace card. House eight can deal with your transformation, and you have the waiting card. Okay, let's look at house nine. House nine can deal with your legal matters. It can deal with interacting with people from other cultures. You have the keeping still card. Now, let's look at your career house. You have the revolution card. And let's see what's going on with your friendships. You have the completion card. And house 12, which can deal with your spirituality. You have the dispersion card. Okay, so let's see what your overall message is for this month. You have the Druid card. The message is hold the space. Okay, so let's get into the reading. Just want to arrange the cards so that I can see all of the cards. Okay. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so in house one, you have the corners of the mouth card. And remember, house one can be about your personality, it can be about your demeanor. So for you this month, Libra, you have a sense of well being. You are nurturing your body, mind, and spirit this month. Okay? Because the corners of the mouth card is all about nourishment, it's about health, it's about well being, even providing for others. So you have a sense of balance this month, Libra, which is really great. Okay, so let's move on to see what's going on in your material possessions area. You have great power card. So this is another great card to have because when it comes to dealing with your material possessions and your finances, you have a strength of character this month. You are going to be the authority on your finances. People will see you as a leader in dealing with finances. So you will be full of self-confidence when it comes to your finances this month, Libra. So that's great. Okay, so let's move on to house three. House three can be about your interaction with siblings. It can be about your communication style. You have the duration card. So this is all about perseverance. It's about endurance. Um, it's also about maturity. So everything looks great in that area of your life as far as how you communicate. Now let's look at your home and your family life because you have the holding together card, which is a great card to have in your home and your family life because we all want to hold our family together, right? So this card talks about union, it talks about cooperation, teamwork. So this is a great card. Everything looks like it's going great in your home and your family area. So let's move on to your house five. House five deals with fun, creativity, romance. It can deal with your interaction with kids. And you have the approach card. Okay. So this talks about prosperity pretty much. So in this area of your life, it's like things are lighting up. So if some of you Libras out there, if you've been looking for romance, it looks like you just might have it this month. Okay. If you've been trying to find a creative spark within you, it looks like you might find it this month because the approach card is all about prosperous conditions. Excuse me. So this is really great. That's really great for you. Let's see what's going on in your home and your family life because you have the excess card. So everything else is going great, but it looks like on a daily basis, you might, and remember, house six can deal with your health as well. It looks like you might, some of you Libras might be prone to some type of gluttony this month. So you need to watch out for overeating this month, Libra. Watch out for overeating. Watch out for exhaustion on a daily basis. Maybe you're trying to hold everything together. Excuse me. Maybe you're trying to hold everything together. Everything is going great. So maybe you might find yourself, some of you Libras, you might find yourself at an exhaustion point this month. Okay, you're trying to keep everything perfect, keep everything together, and the stress might get to you this month. It might cause you to just break down, or it might cause you to start doing something such as eating, overeating. So watch out for that. This is the only card so far in your reading that has been one of concern. So watch out for overeating this month, Libra, and watch out for exhaustion also. It's like everything is going great and you're trying to keep it that way, but sometimes that can put stress on you. So just watch out for that, okay? Okay, let's keep moving on. Okay, in your partnership area, you have the peace card. And this is awesome because the peace card talks all about harmony, balance, favorable conditions, expansion. So you can expect all of those things in your partnership area this month, Libra. Remember, this is a general reading, so all of the reading could very well resonate with you. If something doesn't resonate with you, don't think about it too much, okay? Because there are so many Libras out there and you're not all experiencing the same thing at the same time. So let's keep moving on to your transformation. You have the waiting card. Now, the waiting card does talk about perseverance, and it talks about leaving well enough alone. So this might also be a message for you because remember here you have the fact that you might be exhausted. So at some point this month, if you feel yourself at the exhaustion point, remember this waiting card because this is in your transformation area. Remember that sometimes you have to do things in moderation, okay? Okay, let's keep moving on. House 9 deals with it can deal with long distance travel, it can deal with legal matters. You have the keeping still card, okay? This is all about self acceptance, self renewal, serenity. So when it comes to those areas of your life, it looks like everything is pretty, nothing is really changing too much in that area. Okay, so that's good. Now, in your area of your life that deals with your career, you have the revolution card. So it looks like some of you Libras might be ready for a radical change in your career. Okay, you're thinking about taking a big leap when it comes to your career. This is what's going to be on some of you Libras' minds this month. You're ready for a transformation. But just remember, because you have the waiting card, even though you might be ready for a radical change, everything is pretty much going good for you. and you're ready for this radical change, remember, you have the excess card in your daily routine area, which can talk about exhaustion. So even though you're ready for this radical change, remember everything in moderation, okay? Everything in moderation. If you feel like you can make a radical change and it won't lead you to a point, like a breaking point, then that's great. But at the same time, if you feel like a radical change is going to cause too much stress on you and start making you like overeat or become obsessive about things, then just remember everything in moderation. Wait for the right timing. Okay. Now, as far as your friendships this month, you have the completion card, which talks about victory, attainment, a job well done. So when it comes to your friendships, everything looks great there. Now, let's see. I just want to show you that card. This is the card you have in your friendship area, the completion card. Okay, so your friendships look great. Now, as far as your house 12, which deals with your spirituality, you have the dispersion card. And the dispersion card talks about diffusing negativity. It talks about restoring harmony, um, lightening up. So this is really great for you because when it comes to your spirituality this month, you will diffuse any negativity related to your spirituality. So that's really great. Now let's get into this Druid card because this is your overall message for this month. It should tie in the whole reading. Okay, the message says hold the space, okay, which is really, I'm going to show these two together, okay, because remember in your career you had the radical change. You have the revolution card in your career area, which talks about radical change. But then your overall message is the Druid card, which talks about hold the space. So it says hold things together. Don't make any sudden moves or changes. Stand strong, knowing you are where you are supposed to be. Okay. It says when this card appears in your reading, you're being guided to dig deep within and hold your station. Remember that. So when you're feeling like you are ready for a radical change, whether you're feeling like walking off the job and just starting your own business, or whatever you are feeling like changing related to your business or your career, remember this Druid card. Hold the space. Don't make any sudden moves or changes this month, okay? Um, it says if you're wondering what to do next or have a sense of anxiety about what is unfolding in your life, it's time to shift your perceptions and move back to a state of trust. Don't change your plans or do anything drastic. Just trust in the process and let everything happen as it needs to before taking any more steps. Think of a tree. It has strong roots, yet continues to grow and bear fruit. Your life will be a reflection of this. So that's your overall message this month. And it really does tie in everything because pretty much everything is going great. You know, you're taking care of yourself. Your finances look like they're in order. You're communicating in a mature way. You're holding your family together. You're feeling creative. But then you have the excess card, which talks about exhaustion. So a lot of Libras out there, you are holding everything together to the point that sometimes you feel exhausted. Okay. So some of you are going to want to make a radical change in your career or in your business. But remember this card. If you're feeling exhausted this month, or if you're feeling like making a radical change, a sudden radical change, just remember this Druid card. Hold your space. Hold the space. Don't make any drastic or sudden moves this month. Think everything through. Okay? So, now this has been your December 2018 reading. Again, this is D. And this is the Metaphysical Moonlighters channel. Now, if you want a personal reading, visit metaphysicalmoonlighters.com and we can get that scheduled for you. I'm also doing year ahead readings. So if you would like a year ahead reading, send me an email or visit my website and we can get that scheduled for you. But until next month, Libra, enjoy your month.